Hi friends! So today we're going to be reading about when the Ark got captured, the Ark of the Covenant, and this will be from 1 Samuel 4 through 6 if you would like to read it on your own. And so just a little bit of background information. The Ark of the Covenant was a pretty decorated box that the Israelites had that God commanded them to make and to keep and to protect, and it was a symbol of God's presence with the Israelites. So they normally kept it like in the special tent in the Holy of Holies, and it just remained there. So that's what the Ark of the Covenant is. And so how the Ark got captured by the Philistines. Oh, and some background on the Philistines. The Philistines were a group of people who worshipped false gods, and they often hoped to like hurt the Israelites. They often got into battles with them, and they did not worship the one true God. They worshipped false gods and false idols, and so that often led to battles between them and the Israelites. And so what happened was that the Israelites and the Philistines were at battle. They were fighting, and the Israelites thought, hey, if we bring the Ark onto the battlefield, surely we will win. But that unfortunately wasn't the case. Many of the Israelites were killed, and specifically the priest Eli, he was out there, and he fell and he broke his neck, and he unfortunately passed away. That's how he died. So the Philistines took the Ark and they put it next to a statue of one of their false gods, Dagon. And it was like a dragon-looking false god. And so they put the Ark next to Dagon, basically saying that the Israelites' God is equal with their God. And that's not true, because there's only one true God, and that's the Israelites' God, and that's our God that we worship too. And so they left for the night, and then they came back, and the dragon was face down. And they were like, what? But they just put it back up, went back home. But when they came back the next day, the dragon had fallen over again, and its arms were broken off. So this was an act of God saying, don't set me equal to any other false gods. And then so after that, the people, after that happened, the people started to get sick, and they didn't really know what to do, and so they wanted to get rid of the Ark. But yeah. And so they moved the Ark to a different city away from them, and all the people in that city got sick. And then they moved the Ark to a third city, like we don't want it either, and then all the people in that city got sick. And so these were all Philistine cities, and the Philistines were very afraid because they didn't want God to punish them, and because they realized that they were in fact being punished. So they decided to return the Ark to the Israelites with gifts of gold, and basically just saying, we are sorry for taking it. So so eventually the Ark got back to the Israelites where it belonged. And so this is just a testament and to show how powerful God is, and that he should not be set equal to any other idols. And also the Ark of the Covenant in the story is a good reminder that in biblical times, that's what the Israelites needed to show that God was with them. And since Jesus came for us and died on the cross and rose again 3 days later, he's with us all the time. The Holy Spirit is in us, and so we don't need an Ark of the Covenant to be with us all the time, because the Holy Spirit is always with us, and Jesus is always with us. So yeah, so remember, this is 1 Samuel 4 through 6 if you want to read it yourself, and I hope you have a great day.